Hello everyone, today we talk about past perfect versus future perfect. Okay, future perfect we use to talk about actions that will be completed at a specific time in the future. Instead, past perfect, this kind of time we use to talk about past events when one happened before another. What is the grammatical structure for everyone? In this case, for future perfect, the structure is the subject plus will or want a modal verb with have plus past participle, the verb in the past participle form. In the case of the past perfect, we use the next structure, subject plus had plus past participle verb. We have here some examples about everyone. In this case, we have I will have finished my thesis by this time next year. It means that the next year, on March, we hope that I really finished will have finished my thesis. Obviously, no. Okay, example with past perfect. We have here, I still hadn't finished organizing my room when my mother arrived. It is usual. Okay, for everyone, we have a timeline in order to explain when occurs the actions in each case. Here in the future perfect, we have actions that will or won't be completed in the future at a specific point. When you say a sentence using future perfect, we are here in the present. Instead, in past perfect, we usually use for talking about stories, tell stories, or something that happened in the past, specifically when we have two events that occurs in different orders. For example, we use past perfect for the event that happened first, and then past simple for another event that happened then. We have here some examples for every time, common time expressions. By, and then the word by we use a specific time, maybe an hour or a day or a year. And then we have the complement of the sentence. We have here, by 6 o'clock she won't have arrived yet. By Monday we will have already finished the report. By 3 p.m. we won't have bought all the products yet. And to be honest, I won't have finished my thesis by next year. By 10 a.m. I will have already done my workout, and by 3 p.m. he still won't have bought all the products for dinner. Okay, in this part we have some examples with common time expressions using past perfect. For example, I had already arrived at the office when my boss called me. It means that I stayed at office first respect my boss. And then we have I wanted to buy the AirPods Max, but I had just purchased the iPods Pro. It can happen. It means that when I realized that I wanted the iPods Max, I had just purchased. So before I had purchased the AirPods Pro, and it happened maybe immediately when I changed the opinion. We have another example. She had never seen a rainbow before she met him. Okay. Next, I hadn't bought it yet when the waitress left the room. And when I was in the school, I had always eaten ice cream during recess. Okay, finally we have some key difference between future perfect and past perfect. First of all, the time frame. Time frame in future perfect is obviously future because we use will or want. In past perfect, the time is all in the past. We have the temporal relation because when we use future perfect, we talk about actions will be complete but a specific type in the future. It means that maybe there is a deadline to complete or not complete. Instead, in the past perfect, we have one event that happens before another in the past. And the case example by next year, in this case next year is the specific time, specific point in the future, I will finish my thesis. And it is the action that will be completed. In this case, we have an example using past perfect. I had already arrived at the office when my boss called me. Okay, that was all for today. Thanks.